Entrepreneurship. I'm your host, Jared. This is Captain Clay.
Hello.
And we are here to help you navigate the tricky waters of entrepreneurship. And today, Clay, we are talking about that's right, count them, 1, 2, routes or routes to wealth. We're going to break this down pretty simply to the fast route and the slow route.
And I just want to give a quick disclaimer here. This is Elwood from the Blues Brothers, and we just thought it'd be appropriate if he was here with us as we're on a field trip version of Adventures in Entrepreneurship with blue screen. Nothing says blue like the Blues Brothers and Elwood. There it is.
And we wore blue shirts. Completely intentional.
Unbelievable. All right, here we go. So on the Smurf theme, as far as the routes here, you have two routes. You have the slow route and the fast route, like you were saying. The slow, I'm just going to give you a couple things. As far as defining slow, what we're talking about is basically not ever achieving wealth until retirement age. So whatever that may be, that's going to be kind of the slow route. Now, as far as the slow route, a couple things that they tell you to do with this is, one, you're supposed to diversify. You probably had a math teacher in high school teach you this. You probably had an economics teacher in college teach you this. They talk about the power of exponential interest, of basic compounding interest, and making a 7% return on your money over the next 45 years, and then you're wealthy. Problem is, you might die, and you might not get to utilize that money at any point. And you have to delay pursuing your passion the entire time as you set all of your money aside for someday. You can't take your money with you, so it's kind of like, what's the point? But that could be a good plan for you. All right. The next attribute is you do have to wait. You're going to have to delay that gratification. And the third is you're going to be betting on the general economy. Because if you're going to be diversifying, right now the economy as a whole, let's say it's growing at a 3% rate, and the inflation's growing as a 3%, you're probably not going to be making any money. So those of you watching that have mutual funds, you're probably not making any money. However, if you bet on a specific stock, you might beat the overall economy. But the slow route is not necessarily the fun route, Jared. I would not highly recommend that. Maybe for you. Maybe for just for me. Just for you.
Now, you have chosen the fast route to get there.
Yeah.
Why don't you break this down for us a little bit?
Now, the fast route, I'm just going to tell you, it has the ups and the downs. It's not for the those who are weary of risk, averse to risk. But a couple of the attributes here is that, one, this should happen. This can happen for you in a couple years. It could take 20 years or 10 years. But the point is, as you're moving forward, you have to pursue your passion the entire time. I know a guy, one of our clients we worked with, I just helped him lease some space. This guy loves biking. I mean, this dude is into biking. He owns bikes. He likes the bike seats. I can't stand the bike seats. People that know him like those bike seats, but I don't like.
Oh, man.
No. It's all right. People that know me, they know me.
Married.
They know me. They don't know him. That people know me. But anyway, here's the deal. The bike seats are just the deal where this guy loves biking. And I don't know what the deal is. I couldn't do it, but he loves biking. So he is actually every day pursuing his passion of biking while making money. Now, sometimes he's not making much money. Sometimes he's making a ton of money. Then he relocated his bike shop to properties that he wanted to own. So he used the bike property to buy, or the bike business to buy the properties, and he's building wealth that way. So the benefits, he's building wealth, he's enjoying what he's doing, and he's investing in his passion. Now, if you're going to do the fast route, you got to do a couple things. One, you're going to have to get used to investing in yourself. So you're going to have to wake up every day, look at Wall Street Journal, and go, Apple's doing this, Coca-Cola's doing this, but how am I doing? Do I believe in myself more than Apple? And if the answer is yes, invest in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself more, invest in Apple. I mean, really, that's what it comes down to. Do you believe in yourself more than the companies that are available to invest in? Kind of a deep thought. Do you believe in yourself more than the companies you could invest in? The next thing is you're going to have to be comfortable building a mastermind. You're going to have to find a banker, an accountant, a sales team, accounting team. You're going to have to do all of those things. You can't just do it by yourself. I don't care how awesome you are, it'd be very hard to win an NBA championship 1-on-5. Or how awesome you are as a business owner. I'm really good at DJing, but it'd be really hard to build some tremendous amounts of wealth booking 365 events a year. It'd be difficult convincing brides to get married on Tuesdays, and so you're going to really have to ask yourself, are you comfortable with building a team? The other thing is you're going to have to buy assets, things that make you money. You're going to have to be comfortable with investing in real estate, equipment, things that don't have a value to other people, but things that will make you money. So people might go, why are you investing your entire life savings on speakers, on cameras, on bikes? It's because you believe in yourself and you're investing in assets that will make you money. And the final thing is you said be really comfortable in betting on yourself. Very comfortable. You got to be able to look at people say, I'm a good investment. I believe in myself. Look at me. I have a blue shirt on. I'm sitting next to a guy with a blue shirt on. Nothing says confidence like all blue everywhere.
That's in your face. What I would love to expound on a couple things here. Number one, the thread that runs through this whole fast path to wealth is you, not you, but you as a whole.
Yeah.
So expand on that just a little bit on how it boils down to self.
I'm going to tell you this, and this is probably awful, but Forbes magazine, today is what, November 21st? So it probably would have been November 19th. It was Friday or Saturday. November 20th or 19th. Look it up in Forbes there. But you can look up the word narcissist and then put in that date there. But Forbes did a study of America's top business owners, like their top ones, the wealthiest, the billionaires, the multimillionaires, the people really out there moving and shaking. And they found that they're all slightly narcissistic, meaning that they really value themselves. Not that they value themselves more than everybody, because you have to build a team, but that they really do value their own opinions. That they really do think that they're maybe more right than everybody else. That they might be a better investment than anything else. They think that they are the best thing going. But ultimately, I mean, the people that don't look for other people to invest in. Ultimately, I mean, if you're out there and you're maybe, you know, great at what you do, but you don't feel comfortable starting your own business, it's probably because you don't necessarily have a lot of confidence in your ability to go out there and beat everybody else. So you should probably look for somebody to invest in and take the slow route. Cool. All right.
So one thing there you're talking about is confidence and having confidence. And I know there's Jerry Seinfeld, obviously one of the most successful comedians of all time, talks about how you can, on stage as a comedian, that you can actually never have too much confidence. And I believe that translates over to what we do in business, and that you have to be confident in not only yourself, but what you're doing, and I believe that ties to what you were just saying.
Well, confidence, just in the context of humor, just an example, if you have confidence, you can go with 3 different kinds of humor for every joke. I heard Dave Letterman talk about this. You have recovery humor, which is where, and Steve Martin talks about this too in his book, Born Standing Up. It's awesome. But you can deliver a joke that fails. So the first form is delivering the joke. The second is it fails, so you do recovery humor, where you actually make fun of the fact that the joke did not go over. So you see Dave Letterman go, oh boy, all the time. You know, he makes fun of the fact that he's not funny. And then the third kind of humor that you can do is you can basically do self-deprecating, where you actually just mock yourself as a human because you're so confident in yourself that you're okay making fun of yourself and the things you do during your daily life. So if you're not a confident comedian, you can't be self-deprecating ever. You can't make fun of the fact that jokes don't go over well, and you're just stuck delivering jokes. So confidence is key for salespeople, business people, humans, you know. For parents, you know, if I tell my son, hey son, you definitely don't want to do that, you know, it just puts an air of doubt there. Make sure that when you end your sentence, you end with exclamation points and not question marks.
So you need to develop yourself in order to get on this fast route.
Yes.
Is what we're getting at here.
Absolutely.
And doing that by reading books, finding people that are better than yourself at what you do, finding other people in business, maybe not necessarily in the same field, but people that you can glean from and take their principles. And
I will promise you, if you watch this and you just pick up 2 autobiographies, if you'll read The Gospel of Wealth by Andrew Carnegie, and you'll even pick up like the brand new book, Steve Jobs' book, you're going to learn a lot about yourself, and you're going to build confidence. Because these books tell people, autobiographies are awesome when they're written by people that are honest, because they can tell you about what they do well and what they don't do well. And you start to realize that people with dyslexia go on to do great things, or people with severe personality quirks go on to do great things. People who are great with people but can't do math. People just like you and me. And that's the kind of thing you need to build confidence. You have to model your life after other people who've done it before. Otherwise, it's a little bit scary.
so you have it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can always post them on our YouTube page, our Facebook page, our YouTube channel. You can always email Clay directly, clay@makeyourlifeepic.com. Again, that's clay@makeyourlifeepic.com. Clay, 10-second send-off today, real quick. What do you have for us?
I just want to encourage you right now to go out there and figure out what autobiographies you're going to buy over the holiday season. We're coming up into the holidays. If for some reason you watch this later when it's not the holidays, make it your own personal holiday. and buy yourself 2 autobiographies. Read them, discover some things you need to know to get you where you want to go, starting today.
One more thing real quick here. You gave us 2 autobiographies, Andrew Carnegie's as well as Steve Jobs. Give us 3 more, like top 5 here.
Oh, top 5.
3 more
okay.
that they can run with.
Straight from the Gut, Jack Welch, phenomenal. It's about how, if you're in corporate America, how to get up to the top there. Born Standing Up, Steve Martin. It's how a guy that's not that funny, that's not that good at music, ends up becoming great at all of them by combining them and just getting used to rejection and overcoming. And then the final book is Made in America by Sam Walton. That book is phenomenal.
So there you have it. We'll see you next time.